Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's review of Magus Nodes. Now, Magus Nodes is a project that's very close to my heart. It's finance, it's DeFi, it's a node project, and I love node projects. I've been in several, and the reason why I'm doing a review on this one in particular is because it is setting itself apart from the competition. Now, I'm going to run through this in sequence. It's very easily laid out website, very nice and easy to follow. So we've got links here to the docs, to the white paper, and the whitelist spot competitions, which is very interesting. We'll come to that. Docs, we obviously come into a welcome screen, and there it just confirms that Magus are planning to be the next big node protocol on the Kronos network, where you have opportunity to make passive income for life. The great thing about this project as well is that the team consists of veterans in the crypto space who have come together to bring the node community one of the biggest and most sustainable projects of the year. And you know, who doesn't love that? I was very fortunate. I hosted an AMA with the team last night. It was very well received, and the team are really professional, really knowledgeable, with bags of experience in the crypto space. If you want to hear that AMA, there is a link to it in my Discord. Please, by all means, jump across and have a listen. It was really interesting stuff. In these documents, we also have details of their roadmap. Now, you can see here in Q2, we've got the launch of the website and docs, which they've done successfully. Whitelist rounds 1, 2, and 3. And this is primarily just the methodology of giving the whitelists away. They've had different competitions and things to give away the whitelistings. There's no actual difference. There's going to be one pre-sale round, and that starts on the 24th of April and will go through to the 28th of April. So plenty of opportunity for whitelist holders to buy in. And there is a maximum purchase, I think, of $1,000. So that's equivalent to 10 nodes. So that's really good looking stuff. They're securing partnerships with Coles and DEX, Coles being key opinion leaders or influencers. They're going to deploy the Magus Nodes contract and DApp, grow social media to help build the community. And they're also going to be looking at listing on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, setting up a multi-sig wallets, which is basically going to be making their treasury secure. The more people that hold multi-sigs, obviously the more secure it is, which is fantastic. And having private KYC done. Now, I know from the knowledge that I have of the team that a lot of this team are already KYC'd already, so I've got faith and confidence that that's not going to be an issue here at all, but KYC will be completed. Development and the marketing team. Also, they touched upon in the AMA that they have a substantial marketing budget, but they're choosing not to use a lot of that prior to launch. They have a great base in their Discord of 5,000 followers. It really has hit the ground very, very well. It's running brilliantly. And they confirmed that they're using about 15% of their marketing budget on or around launch to raise awareness. But then, obviously, the majority of that will be sustainability, which is pretty much the reverse of a lot of other node projects. The other great thing about the Q3 as well is they will be introducing an NFT. They're going to have some really interesting use cases in that NFT. There will be an ability for people to trade their nodes back to the Treasury. So if you decide nodes aren't for you, or if for any reason you need to cash out a crypto altogether, you will be able to sell those nodes back to the Treasury. But there will also be a P2P node trading marketplace. So you might well be able to sell it for a little bit more to someone who wants to hold your node for you. With the roadmap in Q4, we're going to have a merchandise store. There's going to be NF2 version 2.0, which sounds interesting. I think it's just an official way from the AMA that we had yesterday evening. They are going to be officially just making amendments to the NFT utilities, updating it with security and more use case if they can. Also, it's interesting to note that from the AMA, they did confirm that they were looking to partner up with other possible projects on their platform, which makes it really interesting to share that responsibility. Potential of introducing a snapshot.org for community voting, and continuing to market and set up collaborations with other projects, as I say. First quarter of 2023, next year, they're going to be looking to upgrade the reward system, looking into becoming a VC to continue growing. So, in effect, using their treasury to invest in new projects, hence bringing in increased revenue to the treasury, helping with the sustainability of the project overall. They're also intending to launch some exciting surprises for the community. Have been there since the beginning. So if you get in the pre-sale, in the whitelist, and you hold on for the whole ride for nearly a year, there might just be a nice little surprise come Q1 next year. Back to tokenomics. Tokenomics are very simple and nicely laid out in these documents. So they're going to be on the Kronos network. It will be called Magus Nodes. Symbol is Magus. The total supply is 10 million. The rewards tokens make up 8.6 million of that. So you can see they've got a lot held back for sustainability. So that they can make sure they can pay out these rewards for a very long time. The Treasury's been awarded with 250,000 tokens, which is just 2.5%. The whitelist spots make up 5%. Initial liquidity provision is 125,000 or 1.25%, and liquidity is 500,000 or 5%. And the team have got a mere 0.25%, 25,000 tokens between the whole team. So that's really low, and that really does go towards that sustainability feature. Now there is a tab here for sustainability as well. So what happens with the tokens when you create a node? Well, what happens when you buy the node? It will cost you 100 tokens to buy a node. Now at whitelist, it's looking to be $1 a token, so it's going to cost you $100 to set up a node. That $100 goes to buying a node. That's gone. You've locked it up. You've bought the node. 80% of that goes to the rewards pool, 10% to development, and 10% to the treasury. Doing is looking at long-term stability and sustainability. So a common issue that they've got with DaaS, and then for anyone that doesn't know, DaaS stands for DeFi as a Service. There are lots of different types of nodes, and typically just node as a service, but this is DeFi as a service. So they're going to take all the funds from the treasury and reinvest them into DeFi projects to give us a higher return than hopefully than 1% a day, which will pay all of the rewards. Confirm in these documents as well that there will be a token tax. So when they first launch, they'll have a 20% sell tax. This is only on the first day of launch. This will scale down by 2% each day, so that eventually it reaches down to the planned tax of 1%. If you're lucky enough to be involved in the whitelist and get into the pre-sale, you will have a 50-50 split. This was voted for by the community, so pre-salers will be receiving their allocation in both tokens and nodes at a 50-50 split. This will reduce any potential sell pressure by 50%. Makes perfect sense, and again, adds to the sustainability of the project. No one wants to see a pump and dump. There will be a node claim tax, so when you're claiming your Magus token rewards from the nodes, you will be subject to a 10% claim fee. This fee will be split for the rewards pool 8%, the treasury 1%, and development 1%. Also, again, as I said, there's going to be a P2P node trading platform, and this is really going to be one of the things that helps set this product apart. The fact that although you buy the node and you have to hold that, you can't get your money back as such. You can sell it on the P2P trading platform. So you'll be able to sell it to other people that want to hold the nodes, and you'll actually be able to resell it to the treasury as well at a reduced cost to obviously help the project. But yeah, you'll be getting that back for USDC, and obviously that helps the sustainability and just helps improve the funds. Regards to the NFTs will be boosting the project. So down the road they'll be introducing NFTs with use case to boost earning potential. The treasury is a really important part of this. Is the treasury one of the most valuable assets that they've got. They'll be growing the treasury and invest in other projects in the Crow ecosystem, as well as stablecoin LP farms for reliable rewards. And these profits will perform the buybacks of the Magus tokens, purchase nodes from the P2P marketplace, and resell anything like that, with profits going straight back into the treasury. So a really, really good treasury setup with this. With regards to how you go about buying the tokens will be available on Finance Swap. This is confirmed again in the documents. So when Magus token launches, the contract address will be shared with the community, and we'll be then able to go across to Finance, which is Mad Meerkat Finance on Kronos, and we'll be able to swap that for Magus tokens. Once you've bought the tokens, you'll then be able to go to their DApp, and you'll be able to convert those Magus tokens and buy the nodes. Now, most of the information we've touched upon is available in the white paper. The one thing about the white paper is that it's very, very easy to go through and understand. It just confirms all the details we've had previously. As you can see here, there's a very nice, easily broken down tokenomics version where it tells you all about the supply and where everything's for. All liquidity is locked for 12 months initially, which is fantastic to see. And you get confirmation here at the team. Nolan's had a lot of marketing experience on other projects, very, very experienced, knowledgeable guy. Derek here is one of the founders of Prize and some other projects as well. Very experienced guys. Both Nolan and Derek were on the AMA, and it was a pleasure to speak to them both. Very, very knowledgeable. And they really did sing the praises as well, their community managers and the graphic artists, and indeed the CTO lead developers, who were all vastly experienced in the space and add a lot to the team. And as I said, they will be privately KYC'd, and some of them I know already have been because of links they've got with other projects. If you want to go and check them out, they have an amazing Slink app, Linktree type thing that you can use. It's got links to all of their sites and all of their socials. I would recommend highly that you read the white paper and you go through the documentation, which obviously is everything we've gone through today. Also, if you do want to have a look at it, there is a whitelist competition, as I say, that is still open and running. If you go onto there, you'll be able to do all sorts of tasks to try and win one of 50 spots, which is fantastic. But I really do recommend as well you hop in and join the Discord. As you can see here, they've got a lot going on and they're very, very active, very open, very communicative. It's a really fantastic team. Also, I would advise you to join their Twitter feed. Again, very active on Twitter, 2,500 followers in there. That will grow very, very quickly at launch and beyond. As I said, they haven't even actually really started spending much of their marketing budget yet, and they only intend to use 15% of their whole marketing budget at or around launch and thereafter to raise awareness. So this is very, very, very early. As always, folks, this is not financial advice, but I will be completely open. I am buying a Magus node, at least one, maybe two, who knows. We might go a little bit crazy and do some more. But yeah, I really like this project. I really like the team. It's got some great sustainability features. A lot is really well planned out for the roadmap. I'm really quite bullish on this one. So really quite looking forward to it. And I hope this video has been of some use. If it has, please hit that subscribe button. And of course, links to my other socials are available in my Slink app.